Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Loco Motive. We are in the shoes now of Herman Merman. I nearly called him Ethel Merman. Shit. That was a singer way back when. We're just going to go off and we're going to walk around as Herman for a bit.
I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping.
Steady yourselves.
You're going to drop me.
Steady.
I think she's using a listening horn to see what Lady Unterwald was saying.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not?
I was going to say, I think the other one's
Hunter
Hagen.
And he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Ugh, spineless weasel! Ugh,
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
bootless haggard! Ugh, tottering codpiece!
There's to be no arguing. Not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
I should be going.
Very well.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
Indeed. Now, where was I?
So it looks like we're going to see parts of the train we haven't seen before yet. We've got sort of a big... I think it's like a diorama train set. Let's have a look.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out. Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Okay. What else have we got?
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
What door is it, though? We've got the hint line there. That's the lounge carriage. But let's go this way. We haven't been this far along the train before yet. Let's go in the bathroom they were in first. take the plunger.
I'm
Always
sure
need a
they
plunger
won't
in video
mind me
games.
taking this.
I've just played Truenstruck, which also made use of a plunger. Is there anything else to interact with here? Oh, okay, there's a cupboard. Toilet rolls. Okay, flush
There's
toilet.
nothing in there to flush.
Right. Might come back into it at some point. Alright, that'll do for now. What's we got? Oh, is that as far as we go? Okay, fair enough. Let's go back this way then.
Name?
Shan Lo.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Alright, well, we have spoken to the deaf lady. We can try to do it again. There might be different things to say.
Hello.
Hello again.
No.
I should be going.
Very well.
I might be able to swipe it.
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
Alright, let's read it.
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am? May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
Jian Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm not sure. Am I supposed to know?
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And that's you? You're absolutely positive that's your real name?
Yes, Herman Merman.
All right. I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list. Nope. You're not on the list. Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars. Here, take my card.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Is this a handwritten business card?
Yeah, and I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Perhaps your agency could represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
I've been called adequate on many occasions.
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough for you?
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk. Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
You're looking at an established author. Does that count?
No. Everyone knows there's no money in writing.
Perhaps your agent...
Which of your...
I'm a working detective.
Okay. Have you solved any big cases?
Well, this is technically my first case.
Pass.
Perhaps
Which of your...
I hold a certain celebrity status.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Perhaps
Which of your...
Try the last one.
I'm known to be very personable.
No skills, then?
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Ruh-roh.
Ooh, is there a prize?
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the answers right. What's the name of the band then?
Can't read anything on there.
Gin and bitters?
Oh, nice try, pal.
Alright. Let's can't talk to them.
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories. I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals.
What's this, though?
It's the set list for the band. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing it.
Okay, let's have a look. What does it say?
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing. The songs are to be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, Freight Train Blues. My love is on the line.
All right. Well, let's not assume I can pass the quiz just yet. Let's keep going. What's this?
It's nothing interesting. Somebody on staff must have made a grave omission. These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
Who's this? Oh, it's probably the shoeshine kid.
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoeshine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
We need that toy set.
I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big-shot detective, use your own equipment.
Can you tell me when the shoeshine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
When do you finish your break?
Oh, whenever I feel like it. That's the perk about being your own boss. It's important to have a good work-life balance, you know?
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of all.
Which is?
A powerful, investigative mind!
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
How goes business?
With all these rich folk trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
It's called being a shrewd businesswoman. Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
I guess not. I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
Hey, I wonder if she'd want a toilet plunger. Well, we do have a few things. Does she want my doll?
Can Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman doll?
What's a Herman doll?
What? It's me! I have my own merchandise!
So why does it look like that?
It may have lost some stuffing, but it's still good!
Ugh. No thanks.
Alright, what about the toilet plunger?
I think I'll hang on to this.
Fair enough. Popcorn?
I think I'll hang on.
Alright. Fair enough. Oh, I already have a pet. I wonder if I can just add my name to the guest list. She'll probably see me doing it, but...
No!
Okay. Does the girl want a pen?
I'd rather keep it.
Or a letter opener?
Can I interest you in this?
I don't get mail. What am I gonna do with a letter opener?
I guess not.
Can I interest you in this?
Office stationery? I don't work in an office, mister.
I'll assume I don't have what she wants right now. We'll come back.
Greetings!
How can I help you, monsieur?
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas, that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
Something tells me you're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur! Tell me, what gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls? It was the bray, wasn't it?
I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things. How's business in the art world?
Lady Unterwald has been kind enough to provide me with a steady stream of work. As it happens, I'm preparing to capture her portrait this very evening.
You're on the Unterwald payroll?
I wish every artist would jump at the chance for a steady paycheck. Alas, our agreement is more commissions-based.
Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things. If you take the time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this train. Of course, I'm not always at liberty to discuss them.
Are you enjoying the band?
Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
That's certainly intriguing.
No, that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
I have to go now.
I bid you adieu.
Alright, let's move on. It's the dock.
Herman. Is it really you? Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmurin' German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush. How can I be of service, Detective?
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Unterwald goes, I follow. I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
Oh, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Early days, I understand. Just let me know if you need any ideas.
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes together? That sounds a little outlandish.
Perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also, the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Basically describing Sherlock Holmes.
I have other ideas.
Any other novel ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient. He'd literally be under the cover, you see, listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order
that
to
the singing
sell the
detective?
cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room nursing you back to health.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend. It's completely different.
Pass.
Oh.
I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is...
Let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh.
Do you know where I can find Mr. Liu?
I got an achievement for crushing the Doctor's dreams.
I did see him enter the green room a while ago. It's guest list only. But I'm sure those detective skills of yours could wrangle you in.
I have to leave.
Let me know if you need anything, detective.
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose. What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp. Hello.
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job?
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
I fear I've already said too much. I've been asked to find Mr. Liu. Have you seen him?
John, he was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Unterwald.
What kind of questions?
Her likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Between you and me, I think he's smitten.
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
I need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
Want to trade, eh? Sounds like you haven't made a good enough offer. Maybe you should offer her something she couldn't possibly refuse.
I think that's enough.
I don't really
of
want
us.
hints. We've only really just
Alright.
started on this section, so
That's enough chatting for now.
Talk to you later.
we take the other lemon.
Deadheading.
So,
these two
you're
knew each other.
accounting. Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Oh no, that's I want to call him Orson Welles because I think that's who the character is based on, but it's
Good evening, sir.
that's not his name.
May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
They definitely spiked
Yes,
him
always.
Very good, sir.
for being irritating. We could follow that guy. Oh, he's just gone, is he? Okay. We'll come back to that. I want to see if the kitchen staff are spiking the Orson Welles character.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector?
They did say an inspector had been there already.
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Alright, so we'll need some kind of badge. Let's see what we got. So, this is the IRSS woman's place, isn't it? 305. Did she say what number we were?
It's the napkin that I grabbed from the bar.
I think Herman's between Donnie and Arthur, isn't he? I think this is Arthur. Oh, that's his quarters. So this is Arthur's room then, isn't it? All right, let's go in Herman's quarters. Let's see what we got here. It's not a lot to examine. I'm holding down the tab button that shows hotspots, and there's nothing here. All right. Let's talk to Donnie, I suppose.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired the case to join, right?
Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Oh, I can see you're very proud of that.
Indeed I am.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
On second thought, I've changed my mind.
All right, let me know when you reconsider.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
Fair enough. I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
I have to go now.
All right, see you around.
So what I'm thinking with Donnie is we need the talent agent's business card, which we know is handwritten. Give it to Donnie. He can forge our name on the guest list. That's what I'm thinking. I can't remember whose room this is. If we may not even know that yet. But let's. Can I?
My own private quarters, room 304.
Can I get in here?
Hello? I guess nobody's home. I'm not in need of a pamphlet to dictate my travel plans. Hello?
Okay, so how might we get that handwritten card?
No.
Just wonder if we could handwrite our own and kind of switch it when she's given it to us. Let's see if we can use the set list to.
Yes. What is it you want?
Oh, okay.
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
And if I was, forgive me, but that's none of your business. Do you consider yourself a curator of sustenance?
Well,
Ah, spare me your stuttering. Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Business, although it's all
is it going to be us that
not.
drugs him?
A gentleman's agreement used to mean something, you know.
Your business was cancelled.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties. We agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. They're not my cup of tea. I heard the family has run the Unterwald Empire into the ground. Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, entrusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
Well, you seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even so, a man has to eat, does he not?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you just another busybody? No, I'll have a drink with my meal.
I should probably leave you to it.
Indeed. That would be for the best.
All right. Interestingly, we can't. There's no sort of casino carriage for us to get into. Oh, the band's finished. Okay. Let's have a look at this again. So, Balboa Swing is the band. If I'm gonna have to remember the order of these, it's unlikely, but we'll see how it goes. Herman might remember.
Hello again.
Herman, right?
The nerves got to me. I'd like a rematch.
Is that so? What's the name of the band, then?
Balboa Swing.
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right? What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
My love is on the line.
No, that's...
Alright, I am going to have to remember these. That was Whistle Stop Swing. Okay.
Hello again.
Herman. Is that... What's the name? Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, what song plays?
Whistle Stop Swing.
Lucky guess. What song plays after
Oh, no.
Railroad Rhythm?
My love is on the line.
No.
Okay, I might have to write these down if there's going to be multiple questions on them. Hang on, here's my pen. Okay, I've written those down now. Let's try the quiz again.
Hello again.
Herman.
Let me through.
You're not on.
The nerves got to me. I'd like a rematch.
Is that... What's the name?
Balboa.
Lucky guess. If you're such a... What song?
That's the Whistle Stop Swing.
Whistle Stop.
What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
That's Boxcar Boogie.
Boxcar Boogie.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Is that...
Here, I'll sign it for you. Dear Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
Well, that'll do.
What an honor!
What does she
It's a
sign?
signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less. Talent agency to the adequate.
Cool. All right, well, let's go give that to Donnie then, because I think that's pretty much what we do there.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office. The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
No, it's his mouse.
It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouse, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables. Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement after all.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
You mean inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe. It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item
gonna be
to
the
have
magnet,
on
isn't
one's
it?
person. You'll know it when you see it.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
Or anything we can kind of take to help us?
It's just a pile of ball bearings.
You just wait till I magnetize them.
Ah, there's nothing in there I need.
So he gave us a pearl necklace, so I'm wondering if that's something we can trade for the detective kit. Oh no, do go past him. Try that. Offer she can't refuse.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Oh, okay.
It's Donnie's recipe for a powerful drink. It's Donnie...
Alright, well, we know what the recipe is, so... Maybe we don't have the trade item yet. Okay. Let's go back into Lady Unterwald's room. We didn't really have a look around in there before we left.
It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
That's for my estate, lawyer, so don't you be touching it.
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
I'll just take a handful. Drawer seems to be stuck.
Herman, please leave that alone.
What if I don't do that?
That doesn't work.
Alright.
Not the most comfortable mode of transport.
Oh, come now. I made sure there were plenty of air holes.
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd better not get you running around in my clothes, dear.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich Dad, Rich Mum. A guide to generational wealth. I don't believe in all that quiet tap technology nonsense. You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Who says that?
People? People say that. What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
I'm not a fan of balloons. I find them to be incredibly grating.
Me neither, dear. I'm glad we have that in common.
Alright, let's just try talking
Can
to
I
her.
help you, Herman?
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear.
John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire Walled Barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no! He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
I need access to the green room, backstage.
Whatever for? You're not here to rub shoulders with the band, you know.
I tried to follow Mr. Liu back there, but I wasn't on the guest list.
Well, you'll just have to use that head of yours, Herman.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances. Our main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
I should get back to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
Alright, let's head off. Let's try giving the recipe to the barman. Maybe he can just make us one. Although he ran out later on of the ingredients. Maybe at this point he hasn't run out.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar for you.
Yes, just leave me be.
Oh. How are we going to get him to order his meal?
Yes, what is it you want?
Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man. He sets my teeth on edge.
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but I think you know.
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yes, I hear it now. The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding. Are you supposed to be his muscle? You're practically skin and bones.
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince me otherwise.
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's more than you could afford. Don't waste our time.
What's your history with Donnie?
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
No, I've already left my fate in that waiter's hands. Who knows what foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen.
I'll leave you to it.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
That doesn't work. Probably best not to dwell on the horrors this plunger has seen. Just one of these peppers would make any dish unbearably hot. It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
She might be interested in that potentially, the Shushan girl?
May I interest you with this unreleased Chiselton script cover?
Whoa, are you serious right now?
I am indeed.
Oh, this is neat. But where's the rest?
It's all I was able to procure for the time being.
That's a shame. If you had the complete script, I'd trade you in a heartbeat. Thanks anyway, though.
Alright, maybe we just stick that on our manuscript?
I'll slip my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover.
Right, let's try that.
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it, show me! No way, this hasn't even been announced!
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh yeah, this is way better!
Alright, let's see what we got. So we've got...
It's a toy badge, but it should still provide an air of authority.
That might get us in the kitchen.
It's a toy set lockpick, likely effective against only the weakest of locks. The magnification is very strong.
Alright, so there was that plaque on the train set that he said was too small to read. Let's just go and check that out in case that's relevant to anything. Might be able to lockpick that as well.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George.
Okay, could be useful at some point. Let's try the lockpick.
Nope.
Okay, well, let's not worry about that for now, because we've got some stuff we can maybe try. Let's try getting in the kitchen and showing that badge as a health inspector. We could try this lockpick on some of these doors and see if...
No!
See if we can get through any of them. Donnie's we don't need to pick. That's ours we don't need to pick. Arthur's, maybe?
That doesn't work. No!
What's the fuse box?
This lockpick probably only has one use. I want to make sure I'm using it wisely. The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy.
That's probably it, but I guess we don't have a valid reason to want to use that yet, so...
back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector?
You expect me to... If you come...
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap toy for children? You'll have to do better than that.
My...
Right, okay. Donnie could maybe help? Let's go and show it to him and see if he's able to do anything with it for us. We can say it's linked to, maybe say it's linked to trying to get the thing he wants.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
Thanks!
Okay, well, let's just leave here, but I think that's probably going to be a good place to leave it for now, as we're coming up to the hour mark. We'll head into the kitchen in the next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game so far. What do you think about Herman as a character to play? I'm quite enjoying it so far. He's quite a fun character, I think. And, you know, if you're watching this and enjoyed it and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that would be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.